Okay, I have to address these comments, like this one. To be honest, I have learned a lot in my comment section. I didn't know, I've never thought about the perspective of a man going to one of these events, honestly. Like, and that was a genuine question. Me asking, what do men look for? Why don't they want to go to these events? I really wanted to know. And I think from these comments, I really got good insight on like why they don't go, what makes them stay away from them, how do they actually feel about singles mixers, and it's so interesting. And based on what this person said, honestly, I kind of have to agree. I think there's a lot of pressure for men sometimes to like just be in a room full of women that just judge them. I think even when like obviously me going to one of these singles events, I see men that just aren't my type, right? And I'm not gonna approach them. I'm not even gonna look their way. And then meanwhile, they have a bunch of women, but if they don't look a certain way or they're not up to par to what women like our standards, then no one's gonna approach them. So I do feel sometimes like yeah, they do have a lot of pressure, and I understand why they don't want to come to these events. But based on these responses, I think I'm gonna retire these singles events. I don't think it's worth it. I think I'd rather just go back to meeting people in the wild. And yeah, I don't think there's ever gonna really be value in it based on what I'm looking for. I think it's gonna be really hard. So thank you guys for the insight. It was really eye opening, and I'm just gonna go back to the streets respectfully, the godly streets.
With 1,000 singles in attendance. Like, are we all living the same life at this point? Because I've never been in a room with that many single people or even thought that it was even, I thought I was like the only one left. I mean, beautiful women, all types, shapes, and sizes. Where are the men? Where are the men? Then again, don't know. Never mind.
It's very annoying when women really try to act as if they just don't understand what men want, what men don't want, and to just completely ignore, like the first clip, right? The first chick that looked like the character Vanessa off of Bernie Mac show. Very mid, right? And she's confused the entire time. She don't understand what men want and why men don't show up to these singles events. And it's like, women would get on this app, they would get on TikTok, they would get on Facebook, IG, like whatever, and literally just run their mouth as if that we don't see this. I've said this in the last video, right? If you guys haven't seen it, it's, a video about me talking about women being charged $100 to go to these singles events. And only like maybe 3 guys show up. The ratio is like 3-1. Women to men, 3-1. And it's like, even for the guys to show up to those events is very stupid and idiotic because it's a ritual. It's a humiliation ritual. Like the pop the balloon, where there are guys, showing up and you're just not what she wants. And the clip, she said it. She said, these are guys that I will never talk to in the wild, let alone here. So I'm not going to walk up to them. And a lot of women have the same type of mentality. They all have to be a specific height. Granted, I understand that women want a guy taller than them. It's the biology thing, right? They want to look up to their man. You chicks on average be 5'4", 5'5", and y'all want a dude that's 6'4", 6'5", right? And it's just like, why do you know what I mean? And it's just like, why do you think most guys aren't that tall, y'all? Average height for male is what, 5'8", 5'9", right? That's average height for men. I apologize if I'm yelling. I just got through working out. You got to hit them games, brothers. You have to work out. Always lead with your best foot forward. It's your boy Ken from Ken's Locked In. And I hope you guys are locked in today. I want to share with you these 2 clips, right? The first chick she was just talking about, and I want to get on black women specifically in this video because even though this is a Western women thing, I really want to get on black women because 1 in 4 black women statistically will marry in their lifetime. They have like 55, 60, maybe even higher than that % of children out of wedlock. That means they all have children by another man. Okay. Or not all, but like a lot of them do. Well over 50%. At least, put it like this, at least more than half. Okay. And just like women of all races, they all hit the wall at some point. So women's prime is between like 18 to 23, 24. And And for y'all to be this picky, as if men in general just want y'all, especially when y'all getting y'all late 20s and early 30s, mid 30s, early 40s, you chicks are just nothing but just you guys are just going to get hit. Right. And like I said last video, just because we're hit doesn't mean we'll commit. Women don't understand what we see in a wife. Like, we know whether we want a girl to be our girlfriend or our wife. Like, we know the type of like feeling we get. Like, we see it, right? The way she moves, her feminine energy. If I just want to take her out to eat, like, I don't want to just take you to the crib and just smash. I actually want to try to impress you. That's when a guy really likes you. We don't see a lot of women that we want to impress. Okay? If anything, y'all cause us more stress. That's what it is. Okay? And so for the woman in the first clip to say, I just never thought about the men's perspective as to why they don't want to go to these singles events. That's the problem. Y'all don't think about what men want. And the thing is like, I guarantee in today's, in modernity, you go ahead and go to any of these women's clips of them running their mouth, telling other women and wanting other women how to get a dude, how to deal with a dude. You have a bunch of dudes in their comments telling them, no, this is not a good idea. No, we don't want that. And they just ignore it and got the nerve to act surprised like you don't understand being that mid. That chick ain't nothing special. Go back and look at the clip. She ain't hot. And in the second clip, the woman think about going to a church singles event and that's going to change it. So you as a whole, most of your adult life, likely a single mom, right? I mean, happy early Mother's Day. Okay. And got the nerve to sit here and act like you just don't understand, but then y'all still have this standard that y'all want. And you can't tell these hoes nothing. They still want what they want. Let them learn, man. Because I really need the simps and the betas and the white knights to get together and have a meeting with me. Let's just have a conversation. Let me pick you up. Because I just want to, because I watch clips of men who supposed to be this masculine men, right? Who want you to go to work hard and do all of these things. And, they see a man on the street struggling. Oh, I'm not going to give him $1 because he needs to be a man and get a job like me. But then you'll go and give your whole paycheck to a chick that would never let you smash, bruh. You're an idiot. And here's the thing. It's like you have to have boundaries. That's the thing that men are starting to have today. Young men and older men have boundaries. But don't just have boundaries just for other men. It's easy as a man to detect danger from another man or, to try to mitigate the risk. Okay, I'm not going to just have my money out hanging. I'm not just going to let people. It's easy to do that. Can you do that for women? Can you not be a white knight for women? These chicks will divorce you 70 to 90% of the time. They will divorce you. 90% you're paying alimony. But you're supposed to be a man. A man has his standards regardless. I don't care if you were a chick or you were a man. You have to have standards out here. Okay? And all you see, and I need guys to understand this, right? You don't go off what anyone says, you go off what they do. A man is only as good as his word. So if you see a man, he's always going off his word, that means everything he shows you, but you go off a woman and she always showing you consistency, cool. But more times than not, you don't go off what, especially these women, you don't go off them just saying something. They'll tell you, oh, I want a guy that's like this. I want a guy that's really nice. They're always describing good qualities that they would find in a husband, a guy who's kind, who's good with children. But why are they always getting their back blown out by a dude who didn't even have a job? So wait a minute, I need to make more than the average income of a man in this country, which is, what is it, 50, 60,000 a year? I need him though to make $1 million a year. But your baby daddy didn't even have a job and he has to knife up in prison. He's fighting for commissary in prison. You sending money on his book. Bro, I done seen girls literally be able to do this. One chick, right? She was on a X. I hate calling it that. I know it's Twitter, but X. Literally was taking money out of her joint account. Don't be a dumbass. Don't get a joint account with these chicks. Okay? We know how much they like money, like Mr. Krabs. We know how much they like money. Literally taking the money out to go send money to books to her baby daddy that's in jail. And like the dude up here, literally up here, and then like instead of the guy walking saying, you know what, you're like, get out of my house, you're done. I mean, unless you're living with her, which is stupid. Like, don't ever live with a woman, bro. Get your own crib. Okay, I don't care if it's a box, have your own. It's your box. But he just sat there and told her, man, go and wash some dishes. I'm not playing. No, I ain't no go and wash some dishes. And I'm nuts. What are you talking about? She's out the house. You're on the porch. Your stuff is on the porch in seconds. Goku style, instant transmission. Your stuff is on the porch. I mean, at that point, I'm calling the cops. You're trespassing. Get out. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. I'm just being serious, though. You got to have boundaries out here. And a lot of men are starting to really wake up because we're realizing we're not getting the feminine energy. We're getting a bunch of misandrists out here. Misandry is the hatred and contempt of men. And it's so funny how these women would claim that men, because we have standards and boundaries, they would call us controlling because we don't want a chick representing us looking like a hoe out here and her dressing the way she want, her hanging around her single friends. Oh, that's being a misogynist. They don't even know what that means. Misogynist is having a hate and contempt of women. But I will say this, the way these chicks are running their mouths today, in my opinion, they're creating more of a misogynist in men. I'm just saying, in theory. They're creating that because we're seeing a lot of women literally talk down about men who are just average, just like them. I mean, most women deem at least 80% or most guys unattractive. I ain't talking about chicks who are bombshell, old school models from the 90s, where they were actually skinny. I ain't talking about plus size model. I ain't talking about the donut eating chicks. Okay? I'm talking about the chicks who are actually models, face models. You know, you see it, like, you know, they're attractive. I ain't talking about some guy who's obese and fat, you know, and working at Subway trying to get a top tier chick. We talking about a guy can't even get a chick that works right next to him in that Subway or at that Walmart that's fat just like him because she wants a top tier dude. But her stomach is top tier, big as a bitch. You're fat. You get what I'm saying? So I just wanted to comment y'all with that. I just think it's just very ironic. The only thing I don't like is that, listen, I'm all for choosing what you want to choose. If you want to, if you're that guy that's like, you know what, I deserve to make $100K a year, but I don't qualify for it, but I just deserve it and I want it. Cool. I'm like, cool. Go ahead. Like, you have a day that you deserve, because I guarantee I can bet my entire paycheck that that will not be your reality. You're not going to just get what you want just because you want it. That's just not how it works. And it's true. It seems like they say women don't mature past the age of 16. Their mindset is still that dumb. But I also blame men because we also created a society. We allowed it. We put up with it. You know how you don't put up with it? You do exactly what you're doing right now. Treat it like the ATM. Don't give them your attention. Don't give them your time. Definitely don't give them your money. At least not for free. You better get everything you deserve. Don't listen. Make them work for it, or they don't get it. Because here's the thing: if they don't like you, brothers, they're not gonna let you hit anyway. Let me say that again. If they don't like you, they're not gonna let you hit anyway. So stop thinking that you need to be a white knight, getting in the comments on Facebook or Reddit, calling dudes, you know, this, you ain't getting none, all this stuff. You're not getting it either. You beta. I'm serious. So at the end of the day, grind, stay forever grinding, stay forever locked in, and continue to do the work. I'm not saying don't find a woman out here. I'm not saying don't be great. Work out, be your best version. Get your money right, especially when you get in your 30s and stuff like that. Do the best that you can do, but don't sit here, man. Please. Don't sit here and settle for these things, man, because you're not going to get what you want regardless, no matter how you toss the dice. It always lands the same.